the amount of mental pressure, the amount of hard work and all that on a 13-year-old kid to be the next hope for us to tune in. Can that happen? I don't know what talk is. I like to talk shit. I like to stir the pot. I like to make a lot of jokes. Jokes are talking shit, and shit is talking jokes, and all together. We're gonna have a blast doing this, and in the comment section, let's talk together. I am not sensitive. You are not gonna offend me at all, ever. Here's what I'm gonna talk about today. There isn't a sport on the planet. That you would watch a 13-year-old kid of the greatest of all time play against other professional athletes and their children.
There isn't a sport
that you would do that. You couldn't put Michael Jordan and his kids on the court and you would be entertained. You wouldn't. You just wouldn't be. And now, if LeBron James and eventually his son play together in the NBA, yes, that is a cool story. By then, Bronny James will be like 22 years old. He's a man. Tiger Woods and his son are going to do that. You're talking about a 13-year-old kid playing golf with his dad, the greatest of all time. Now, I play golf with my dad a lot, and we have a blast. My dad is not the greatest of all time. He might be one of the worst of all time. In golf, he's one of the greatest dads of all time. We have a blast. Nobody is going to tune in for that. Nobody in the world is going to tune in for that. But people will tune in. This will be,
outside of the majors and maybe the Player Championship and some bigger PGA events,
the largest audience for a golf tournament on the Golf Channel. There is an interview a long time ago where Tiger Woods' dad said, nobody's bigger than the game.
Guess what?
Tiger Woods is bigger than the game of golf. He is golf. Golf has been searching for the next Tiger. All these new guys that are up and coming, they still, not all of them together, make what Tiger Woods did for golf. They don't move the needle. Tiger Woods took the needle, threw it out the window, stomped on it, lit it on fire, and walked away with like a cigarette, like an action movie. And he is going to break the needle this weekend on the Golf Channel with his 13-year-old son. His 13-year-old son might be the most watched 13-year-old in the history of sports. Now, that is a lot of pressure for a 13-year-old. And I really hope, really hope that we do not get burned out, that he does not get burned out, that Charlie Woods does not get burned out, because the pressure of being Tiger Woods' son is something that I cannot imagine. Can you imagine being Tiger Woods' son and wanting to play golf? Nobody can imagine it. Now, Jack Nicklaus was awesome. His son tried to go pro. I think he maybe played a couple of pro events. He caddied for his dad at the 86 Masters. Those are gigantic shoes to fill. And Jack Nicklaus, for those that don't know, is a complete narcissist and stepping into Tiger's feet. Tiger's shoes, those paws, if you will, is a Herculean task. And for a 13-year-old, going on national TV last year and the year before, and absolutely smoking it. Do you know the kind of balls that it takes to be that good with all of those cameras following you all of the time? That kid knows at 13 who his dad is. He knows how much pressure is on him. He knows it, and he is crushing it. His swing is like Rory McIlroy's, not shockingly. If he has the work ethic of Tiger, could this be the second coming? Is this what golf needs? How do you not burn out Charlie Woods? It is terrifying, but so exciting all at the same time. All at the same time. A 13-year-old, I don't know how many times I can say it, could be the hope that rests on the shoulders that golf is. The PGA Tour, everybody involved has to hope and pray on everything that they have that Charlie Woods becomes the next Tiger Woods. Even if he equals what Rory McIlroy did, or at this point, Justin Thomas or Jordan Spieth, even if he is that good, could we be as excited about something in golf as much as we are about Charlie Woods right now? Somebody tweeted last year,
who would think that the most exciting person to watch in golf next to Tiger Woods is his 12-year-old son?
And that is true. As a golf fan, I have been circling the PNC Championship on my calendar because I want to watch Tiger Woods' son play golf. They do not air junior golf on the Golf Channel. Rightly so. You can't put that kind of pressure on juniors, but guess who probably wants it? Charlie. You know who's probably training him for the media and the tour and all this stuff? Tiger. Guess what? Tiger's dad did the same thing, and we all saw what happened. He was incredible, had a crazy fizzle out, And now Tiger has learned from his mistakes, whether they be Perkins waitresses or porn stars or hostesses or waitresses, or from injuries training as a Navy SEAL to swinging too hard to all of that kind of stuff. Can Tiger take what he did as a professional, put it into Charlie, and then Charlie become the greatest of all time? Is this the lineage? This is like royal lineage. Not to save the sport of golf, it doesn't need saving. There are a ton of people that are playing golf. But to put the excitement back into golf, the Tiger level roars that you hear, could that be Charlie?
Could it?
We're hoping for a 13-year-old to do this? Now, if they win the PNC Championship with Tiger on like one leg, the other one has plantar fasciitis, which apparently is one of the most painful thing ever, that'll probably turn into turf toe. The world waits with bated breath to see if he even contends at the Masters, which is probably the only major that he can contend, and maybe a British Open. Will Tiger ever win another tournament again? We don't know. I would highly doubt it. But the last time we doubted it, he came back and won the Masters in 2019 and then set off a global pandemic. Kidding, it wasn't his fault, but...
The world, it roared in cacophonous roaring, and then all of us got COVID.
That's a joke. Tiger didn't start COVID. All right, take it easy. What I'm saying is that as golf fans, all we've ever wanted is for Tiger to come back and play a full season and be Tiger of old again. We will never see that. We will never see Tiger Woods be super Tiger again. We want it. Everybody wants it. Everybody talks about it. The guy hasn't been relevant in golf. 2019, before that, but anytime he even appears on a golf screen, on a TV, anywhere, people tune in. Can Charlie Woods, a 13-year-old boy, can Charlie carry that mantle? The amount of mental pressure, the amount of hard work and all that on a 13-year-old kid to be the next hope for us to tune in to everything in golf. Can that happen? God, as a golf fan, you sure hope so. But for now, all we have once a year is the PNC Championship of Tiger and his son playing in a father-son challenge, and hopefully they win. That's what I'll be tuning in for. What do you think? Let's talk some shit. Did you enjoy that video for fan-controlled sports and entertainment? Of course you did. What was it? I have no idea. This is a stock end card on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, watch all of our other videos, comment, like, subscribe, but make sure you don't smash the like button. Use a reasonable amount of pressure. And as always, power to the fans.